So Lance Dewease makes it to Flow State Sim Victory Lane. It's his first win for his new team. Lance is out of the race car, getting the helmet off and the harness off, waving off a drink of water, actually. He'll take time for a quick towel, though. Welcome back to Victory Lane for the first time in this car. The opening day winner for 2026, Lance Dewease. Dewease getting it done on opening day. It's his third time in his career here at the Speedway. Putting the red, white, and blue back in Victory Lane. Flow State Sim Racing Victory Lane goes to Lance Dewease today. Here at Dirt Vision, a great crowd on hand. You got hats, towels, all kinds of stuff. $6,000, that's the most important.
Well, no, most important is getting the first win of the year. First of all, I'd like to thank Barry Shear and the Shear family. You know, for 2 years we had a lot of fun. Got fast last year, and I had this opportunity to come to Riches, and I just couldn't turn it down and pass it up. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. So it was just an opportunity I had to take. And I'd just like to thank Barry and Lynn and all the Shear family for everything they've done for 2 years. But it's great to get the first win this early, take advantage of good draws. We had good draws this weekend, so we had to take advantage of it, and we did.
When you and I talked a couple of weeks ago, one objective was to get the bugs out of the way early so you could find where you stood with this race car, maybe pick up a win and find out what kind of speed you had. It looks like you've done that today.
Yeah, we're gaining new one. This is a brand new car tonight. This is the first car of my cars. The other two cars are kind of left over from before, but this is the first car built the way I wanted to build. And we've been pretty good. We had some brake issues the first 2 weeks that kind of threw us for a loop. We couldn't fix them, didn't know what the problem was, but we got them fixed now. And now we're just, we have to work on the motors and just everything. It's all different. It's all different feel, all different stuff, so I have to get used to it.
I know it's a daytime service, but for the first time on this car that was built to your specifications, how did it do?
Oh, it felt really good. Honestly, once I passed Dylan, I never ran more than half throttle anywhere, because with the rubber getting down, I just want to make sure I saved tire. I did not want to get to lap cars, and I just took it real easy. I probably could have ran 3 or 4 tenths faster if I really had to, but I just didn't want to risk it.
Okay, that brings us to coming to the white flag. Going down the backstretch, you woe the whole field up getting into the corner. Norris almost ran over you. Was that strategy, or was that there's a lap car in front of you and you didn't want to get to it?
Well, there was a lap car. I didn't want to get to it, and somebody was putting oil down for about 4 laps. And I mean bad. And I'm assuming it might have been the car that pulled off on the last lap or a lap before that or whatever. I mean, it was the whole way around the racetrack, and it was there for multiple laps. They kept putting it down. So I thought we was going to have a caution because I figured somebody's going to blow up.
Well, they didn't, and you made it to Victory Lane, and congratulations. Win number 17. Talked a couple weeks ago, and you said you have about an 80-race schedule subject to change. You brought up about not knowing how long you're going to do this. You realize your age, but this kind of makes you feel young again, doesn't it?
Well, it sure does. Great group of guys working on this thing. Rich, of course, he's done everything we wanted over the winter. He's worked hard. And Matt and Rick and Garrett come on board last weekend, and just everybody, that works on this thing is working their butts off. We're trying to get prepared for this busy season. It's going to be a lot of races, and I told Rich he's got some things he'd like to do. I got some things I want to do, which adds a lot of races. So I told him we're going to try to do it on. It gets to the point where I need a break. We'll figure out how to get a break in for me. I feel good in a race car still. I don't feel bad at it, but my body, it's hard beating up and beating down all the time, and you don't recover as quick, but we'll see how she goes.
You got to keep it real. That way it stays fun. Congratulations on your win. How about this guy, Rich?